Hello everybody, this is my first vlog back after not vlogging for a very long time. Today I am in Henley in Arden and I've never been here before. I've just left the station. I'm walking, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be walking to get to the town, but I'm just going to follow this path over here. And so I have got some new camera equipment, but I'm just trying to find out what the suitable tripod is for smoother filming. So my mobile phone will be my main source of recording today, and then obviously after that it will be a little bit, I'll probably do a bit on the camcorder today as well, but other than that the camcorder will be also a main source of videoing as well. So I hope this comes through okay, because I've not vlogged in a while, so we'll soon be testing it on the playback. I know it's a bit cold today, but I was told it's going to be like 16 degrees, but you know, over there in front, right, I think I can see the town. So sometimes I will be walking in first person, and sometimes I will be having the face cam where I point the camera at myself. But yeah, so I've just come round that corner over there, right, all the way over here, and I think I'm approaching the town of Henley and Arden. So I'm going to just see if I can you know, explore, because this is my first time here. I'll actually wear my hood when it's cold, and then when it gets hot again I'll start wearing my cap. But I did bring it with me just in case I was going to wear it, but I think it might be a bit too windy to wear a cap today, so it looks like I'll just be wearing my hood today. Anything to keep my head warm whilst I'm vlogging. Just thinking to myself how you get a load of vloggers and auditors doing this. You see the thing is, when I started going on day trips, it used to just be the day trip. Hey, this Henley in Arden looks great, by the way. But now I tend to go on. I tend to make it more out of it. Like, for example, if I go on a day trip now, I like to do more with a day trip, like vlog it and capture all the moments, and I just like to do more than I used to do. But I decided to do, right, because there's nothing over there, so I decided to go to the end of the road, and then the most highlighted part of Henley is over there. So I decided to walk and record and capture as much of this, as much of this as possible as I can capture of Henley and Arden, because I don't know how many times each year I'll be coming back here. But so far as I know, first impressions of Henley and Arden, from what I can see, it's a perfect place to visit. Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful. It's got a lot of history about it. It's you know, very interesting. We are coming up to a castle looking like building in the distance. Henley and Arden reminds me a little bit like what's that place called now? Ledbury, that's it. It's like a more quieter version of Ledbury, with a not too much, but a similar layout to what Ledbury has got. And yeah, it is brilliant. You see, I'm capturing as much as I can along this road, and I just want to make sure that scenery, most of it, majority of it, is picked up. The buildings that we're passing now are going to start to look like the buildings in Stratford-upon-Avon, because the buildings here are like got that history 1900 feeling about them, obviously. So we're gonna look. It's gonna feel like I'm in Stratford-upon-Avon, but like a more smaller, peaceful, quieter version of Stratford-upon-Avon. I'm trying to get as much scenery as I can. Obviously, you know, I'm standing on the right side of the road because the side of the road has more interesting buildings than that side on this side of the road. Let me stop here, guys, and record this. Hold on a minute. Just note, if I see any like signposts or banners, I will record them, by the way. Okay. More parts to capture. It's I think it's everything that things that you can do in Henley and Arden as well over here. So I know it's hard to see them. I know it's hard to see the screen, but I'm gonna now. I'm at this part. I'm not in. Okay. So that's the castle tower I was mentioning before. All these places have one thing in common. They've got a lot of history, type of history, and obviously beauty, and it's worth a visit. So I can just keep on capturing the guys behind me, the castle building. Yeah, just oh dear. I'll get my hair cut eventually anyway, so when I comb it, it doesn't go in my on my eyes. But yeah, basically now walked through the town. I captured as much as I could of the town. I'm trying to wean myself back into vlogging because I've not done it for a long time, and it's very nerve-wracking. And people can be very scary, especially when anxiety is concerned. But you know, I think what I like about Henley is that it is a more peaceful, quieter place. I have walked from one end of the Henley and Arden town to the other end, and on each end is just like a street with buildings, houses, all that. So when you think about it, I've basically probably just crossed from end to end of Henley and Arden. Obviously, I'll probably see if there's any other turnings I can take, but I think Henley and Arden is very, very, very small. It's not big like you know, I don't think it's that big. I mean, I think it's got a few characteristics of other places like Ledbury and Stratford-upon-Avon, but Henley and Arden is kind of limited, should I say? Limited in ways where but it's limited in a good way, because what I read on Google is that there are some really good places that are worth visiting in Henley and Arden, and I'm so glad to be here. I'm going to go into first person mode again now, and I'm just going to see if I can show you the other part of the scenery. So this is the buildings that were attracting me. The ones that have like the bushes, trees on them. They just look really good, you know, the way they look, I suppose. But I'm just gonna walk up here a bit further past this bus stop and see where it takes me. And then if there's nothing over here, I shall head back into Henley, which is right behind me, because I don't think that there is much else down here. I think there was a church building, like, you know, like those similar to them cathedral places. I don't know whether that's any good or even where it is, but if I find that, I will have a look. I've also got the signs. See, yeah, Stratford's region, I think it is, everybody. Yeah, Redditch is somewhere down that road. I don't even know if it's worth walking down here, to be honest. I really don't know, to be honest, chap. I really don't know, because I've never been here before. Even, is it worth walking down there? Is it worth walking down there? I don't know. Is it the only thing I know that I could have more of a look around is the town? But otherwise, I've reached the other end of the actual Henley and Arden itself. I'm back in the main city, well, town of Henley and Arden, and on this side of the road I can see the screen. On that side of the road I couldn't see it, but on this side I can. Because there's more of a shade. Anyway, I am approaching the building that looks like a castle. I'm approaching that, and I'm going to do some shots around Henley and Arden. Because obviously I don't know if I'm coming back here, you see. I mean, there are some places you can love them, but you can like them a lot, but how often would you return to them places, especially in a year? Here we go. I'm standing here, right, and above me, hold on a minute, above me is the big tower. Just noticed the church building behind me, so when I get a chance, I'll see if I can go to it, because I know I did see it on Google, so I want to go to it. I want to go to it just to see if it's any good, but I know it will be. I want to definitely visit it. I've just found another lovely notice board. The Market Cross. Oh yeah, I found out right with this, right. There's nothing down there, is there? I found out with the on Saturdays, I'm not sure, but I think they have a market in Henley and Arden, but I don't know for sure. This is just only something that I read on Google when I was typing, is Henley and Arden a busy place, you know, and things like that, and it said it's not, quite peaceful, and obviously it's it might have market day on it. Would appear that there's only a small part of Henley and Arden where the actual shops are, towns, cafes, that I pass through, and then that's about it. There is nothing else other than that. I mean, Ledbury has a few other turns, but was it bigger? But this is a great. And if you're new to vlogging and you want to get confidence with vlogging, I highly recommend start your vlogging journey at Henley and Arden on a weekday, preferably any weekday. I picked a Wednesday because I was otherwise busy Monday and Tuesday. We're going to be busy Thursday and Friday, So the only day that is best for me for vlogging is Wednesday. I may not be able to, well, then again, when I say that, there might be some Wednesdays when I'm otherwise busy, but if I could have Wednesday as my vlog day, then that would be so great. So sometimes I'm just adjusting my hair a little bit, but you know, I have an habit of doing that anyway. But yeah, so it definitely looks like I'm heading back into the town once again. And basically, I've been from one end of the town to the other several times, and I do feel like I've seen enough. I really have seen a lot of Henley and Arden. I really enjoyed it. It's been a lovely experience being here, but obviously there's only so much to explore in total. There isn't, it's not big as some of the places I've gone to, but it's still really good. So yeah, I'm going after that lovely day. I'm going to make it back to the station and try and get the 0:00 train. Oh, where is the road that takes me back to the station? I'm going to try to find it. Yep. I'm sure it was one of the turnings, but I remember seeing some of these buildings when I saw it, you see, so I'm going to see if I can find it. It's got to be around. I'm going to check actually. I found it. It's over here, because I remember coming out and I saw that part and I saw this part, and obviously there's this fancy looking bus stop here as well. And it was up here. How I know? Because of that disabled sign over there. That's how I know. You know what, everybody? I have had quite an experience today with Henley and Arden. It is a lovely place if you want a little day out, and also as well when you cross from one end to the other of the actual of the town, you walk and then you get a strip of like Henley and Arden town, and then you start to find yourself leaving it. It's just like that. And I did try to capture as much of it in the video as I could, and that was the Henley and Arden. I can only see my vlogs are only compared to other vloggers, like, you know, the big vloggers like to travel over the world, over the country. My vlogs, I'm afraid, are good, amazing, brilliant, outstanding, but they are a bit limited to not just the UK, but just to the surrounding areas. I mean, I can step out the West Midlands, but to go further, it takes a bit of time to get prepared for the further places. But otherwise, my vlogs are still making their way up the ladder, just like I want to. Shall we see what I look like with my cap on? I'm going to start vlogging. I've got my cap on now. I'm going to start vlogging a lot more from now on. Even if I can't travel anywhere great, even if I can't go to, like, you know, all different places, I will end up to them places eventually. But for now, what I'll do, right, this is what I'll do. I'll do places like Henley and Arden, and any, you know, places, well, the next place will probably be a bit more bigger and full on of the surrounding areas. But I will start doing vlogs like in parks like I used to, and other places. Let's just cross this road. Other places, and I will start doing vlogs, you know, in just different areas, maybe talking about different subjects. Yep. I mean, really, I see other people vlogging on YouTube, and I think to myself, I want to do that. I mean, if they can do it the way they do it, like vlog, then why can't I? I mean, I might as well. I might as well give it a try and see if it, if it works. I mean, I'm trying to get confidence, vlogging in public and, people around and, how scary people can be at times. But, I just want to be like these YouTubers, like what I'm after out of what I want to get out of all of this is the confidence, the ability, the fun experience of being a vlogger. I want that out of it. So as you've seen Henley in Arden, it's a lovely place. I did, tell you a bit of information about it based on what I saw. And yeah, I will definitely have the first vlog uploaded of the year 2025. I'm going to be doing more vlogs as time goes by. But for now, I will see everybody in the next vlog. Take care, everybody.